mic check. Mic check, mic check. How's the volumes? How is the volumes? No. Yo. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Can you hear my Poke volume and my voice okay? Seems level. Thank you. All right, we'll be rocking in a second then. Woo. right, let me just. I don't know if I don't think I need a small thing today. Bring it just in case. My gear on. Get a little more efficient at this. Good. More fishing every day. All right, we're about to head out right now. And if there's any lag, just hang on 1 second because it should be fixed when I go through my lag spot. If there's any issues with the volume, please let me know. Make sure I hit the record button. Word. Good to go. And we got our car back today. Very exciting. Oh, it's nice out. That's what's up. Many more options of driver of pushing through today with the apologies for the lag. I'm driving through the spot. Dang. Will not take long to get there. Sometimes my chat lags here. So I don't have to worry about it. And that hotspot is final one that works for what I need. Is a bit tough. Boston armor leg. I have to refresh chat. 1 second. All right, there we go. There we go. Whew. Once I get to the area, I'll be able to catch up with chat. I am driving. It is me today. It only take 5 minutes to get to the park over here. Hope everybody's doing well. We'll get a nice little walk in with a bunch of nice gyms. Spotlight hour every day today, every day this week. Spotlight hour every day today, yeah. That makes sense. What's up, Danny? What's up, what's up? Crack a cold one here. Mountain Dew. My version of a road soda. Hopefully all my volume levels are still coming out. The last thing I got before I refreshed chat was walking this system. And that is exactly what we're planning to do. But around a more populated park. And you guys are taking forever at this turn. Let's go. Sometimes you gotta just go. You can do it. Turn your wheel left. I doth believe in you. Oh, they did it. Proud of them. My items are full. I'll have to figure that out. So we got a theme this week, which is good. The electrified week. A lot of electric going on. Gonna have to throw up a I want a level 2 primal Kyogre that has electric bug and something else. Do I want a level 3 Mega Electric? Probably just level 3. Yes. Made pretty little progress on the road during the craziness of the GMAX event. Learned some things, not just as a stress test, but more, as an entertainer. I started to realize I was repeating things too many times, like the rules and stuff, and that's, So I got the hello command, which just I reprogram it, and it should prompt when new homies come in the chat now the proper hello command, not the one from back in the day. But it was really hidden too. I had to rip through a lot of settings. We're almost there. I believe today is the last day of the Regieleki and Latias, and I believe we're switching to Latios. And what's tomorrow? Well, the official, unofficial, but somewhat official kind of word is that Mimikyu's coming out instead of Pikachu tomorrow for Spotlight Hour. Be kind of neat. That'd be the first time Mimikyu is in the game. And it is 80 degrees here in Jersey today. The words of me 6. Woo-wee! Actually, that's a terrible person. I normally do better. See if we start off with some lucky raids in the park. There's essentially 3 really close spots. The park that's next to my house, which is not bad for like, literally I could throw a rock over there pretty much. I just have to hop over the highway. The only bad part is and it's not open yet. The bathrooms are closed during the winter time, which be a problem. I didn't make the wrong turn, did I? I did make the... Get out of here. Ain't 9 minutes away. It's right here. I missed the turn. My bad. Six. There we go. 3. I was gonna say there ain't no way I was 9 minutes. That's the turn I missed. It has been a minute. I was trying not to do it with ways, but y'all see the Pokestops anyway, so I'm not really sure if it matters. Let me know if everything is good now. Probably have to refresh my game to get the bots and everything. But essentially what you got here, got some nice tennis courts, pickleball courts, maybe. Looks like they're building. You got 3 gyms along the first front here, a gym in the back. On the top, a big gym up top, and then you got multiple gyms scattered throughout the park. But we gonna refresh.
Enabled screen reader.
Unsurprisingly, there's a lot of people at the park today. I see 4 puppies there. They're pulling in. Let me know if the mic is all good. Huh. Only 2 spawned eggs. That is not normal. That's okay. A lot will spawn shortly, I'm sure. It always does. How's the volumes? I'll just switch there. Chewing inks. Life's good, awesome. I jinxed it, but it's nice to have no issues. And I love that wind resistance. So, oh, my hair is windy. What's up, everybody? We at the park, getting our steps in. There's about 7 or 8 gyms here. So, normally there's more eggs that are currently spawned, but that just means that they'll spawn shortly. Good. Get some steps in first. Hope everybody's having a nice week. And there's a spotlight hour today as well. I get some of these homies at the gym here. Figure out what to do with some of these items. Was there a Leggy that was spawning out of some Dynamax spots on Monday? No, it was just Boobat, that's right. Boobat, more like it. Underwhelming, but that's okay. Not everyone can be a winner. Well, we can start working on some of our excellent throws too. Oh, and my butt's got get an electric Pokemon evolved. Let's see. With our Max Mega Tab. Electric. This will grant us a lot more experience. I like how it tallies it up for you now too. So you'll see at the end of the excursion here how much it did for you. We're gonna start throwing some shinies. Gym. Get rid of some of our items. We can be a little more successful with our inventory management. Try to get some of these excellent throws in. Hey, Margarine. Really? We're not going to get in the ball after an excellent throw? Jacob, oh, I know, don't expect y'all to know this, but level 80 is a pretty big deal. It takes a lot to get to level 80. Like it's a lot. And we're on the last legs. 3 more platinums, 999 more excellent throws is generally the hard part about it. I guess it all depends on your style. Like there, you got to get 80 raids and win so many Battle League ones matches, but that's not a big deal for me. But some people can get a 99 excellent throws like it's nothing. I expected to get more done during the Pikachu event, but I was just trying to catch him as fast as I could. So I was just like, chugging him out. Also be our first wombat. Had to use some particles, any hoop. Shoot, I might need a little sunscreen. I mean, the XP rewards aren't bad for a 1-star. There's 0 meta relevance with this Pokemon. But just for fun, get some experience. Particles, sometimes, depending on your situation, can be you like lose them or use them. There's 3 berries. And then 30 great throws are from the quests. The weekly quests. And we gotta use one more berry. And it is wild being 80 today. When we were doing the GMAX event, it was 30? That was this weekend. I'm not convinced I'm gonna be able to knock out fire Pokemon today, but we'll see what happens. A wild Dreadnaught's in the chat. Grab. Exclamation point Pokekitch. See if we can claim some of these spots, and now we got some eggs spawning up. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more. I believe now 6 o'clock is going to be spotlight hour. However, an increased odds after the bug out event doesn't really mean a lot to me. They were all about increased odds. Out of like 60 hours of playtime. Well, the fire type Pokemon are chugging along, so. Yeah, when I was driving, just reposted all in chat. I do look forward to the day where I can just start it from wherever. That's nice. Down. Now, everybody seems pretty excited for the Mimikyu. I don't know the lore relevance of the Mimikyu. Although, it seems pretty popular. It reminds me to take a spin to and you combine it with a Pikachu, and then you throw a little Scarecrow on there with it. And at the end of the walk, just like always, we will give Casey out for step. And tomorrow we will draw the winner of the Pick the Stream contest. All those very generous sub donations that we had over the weekend. If you are on TikTok, I'm unfortunately unable to see that chat while I'm IRLing, but I can see Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. Particles for the next Zygarde. I hope we can get like a shiny one or something to use it on. It did take a year, but like once you kind of get a rhythm and you like make your stops and stuff, it's not as bad. We have another showcase over here. Go and take some gyms. Get ready for the eggs to pop. Takes a restream deactivate for TikTok again. No. So one of the nights I was with the tech support for a restream. They support the actual stream, but they do not support the chatbot that rechats it. Is not supported for TikTok. And upon looking on other services, it seems like a lot of services are close to the same. So integration with TikTok and bots. I have a feeling it's, I'm not as familiar with TikTok as all the other streaming services, but it seems like it's a TikTok thing, whether it's a capabilities, integration. But unfortunately, that's just how it's going to be for IRL streams. There's one option where I was on the phone for hours, or by phone I mean like on the call. Because this is something I wanted to get, sorted away. I was pretty much given the person ideas of what I can do to like alleviate, because I can't be the only one with this issue. I asked IRL streaming, and it's a game. What's up, Cheese Lord? How you doing today, man? So my option is I can stream, and this was my idea. So you can have two scenes going at the same time with Restream, but one has to be vertical and one has to be horizontal. So I can stream to TikTok. It would be just the game itself, because it'd be a vertical and not horizontal stream, with a text box over it saying like, "Hey, live on Twitch," which I'm undetermined on what's better, having that or showing the full stream, but not being able to answer all the comments. Now, again, that would only be yes, I can't see it on my computer either. I can have a Twitch, TikTok box open. but it's a separate alert box, separate that. But it's manageable on my computer. It's impossible. You know, I got this. And soon I'll be carrying the camera around too. But at least I'll have the hotspot. I get the sides cut. Maybe I can grab the top end. Oh. Well, it is a nice day in the park. She says, I'm doing all right. I caught a shiny Reggie Lucky. Ah, sweet. That's very good. It's a very slight shiny change. I think what the rings are yellow or blue, but it's still nice to have a shiny of all of them. Reggies are pretty good. I mean, the Luckies, they're solid glass cannons. It goes, That's how I felt too. Andrew says, good news. You know, Andrew, I don't know if you've ever seen Futurama, but that's what you remind me of. Good news, everybody. We're gonna go drop a giant ice cube on the planet. You are at 12 out of 30 for Cub Food. Congratulations. You are getting there. You are getting there. She says, I went for Shiny Latios and did 7 raids for nothing. That's 1 out of 20, you know. Not that that makes anybody feel any better. Was the odds for Pikachu ever confirmed? I mean, if we ever get Forever Friends, you can have one of mine. Latioses, Ho-Ohs, Lugias, those are some, for some reason I get really lucky on them. Maybe it's like it knows what age you are and it gives you a little boost on whatever nostalgia Pokemon you grew up with. That's not true, but that's the only theory I got. I have one more spot in the weekly quest. If anybody wants to get a bunch of hearts with me, let me know. I'll shoot you an invite over now. Andrew, too, with your buddies, you can fight a friend. And they can put 10 CP Ghost Pokemon out, and then you can knock them out, and that'll count too. Ghost or water, whichever one you are doing. I like to scratch you. Surf and ride you. Goombao. This one almost looks like it should be shiny. Don't forget, y'all, don't forget, make sure you have a mega level Pokemon out. Nice level 3 Mega Electric. Make an excellent throw. Here, Mareep. You'll be my excellent throw target. Nope. Yay, Macaron. If anybody wants to snag up that last spot, let me know. Because chances are I'm probably gonna knock it out before the end of this. All right, we got a lot of eggs hatching first. Where do we want to be to start? All right, far corner. Might as well take out this wombat. And we'll leave a hoe in there. So is Latios or Latios one of your favorites? How'd y'all do on Max Pikachu Day, by the way? I'm still trying to figure out if I got really lucky with getting 2 out of like 60 or 70 Chinese. I'm assuming I did. I know normally they're 1 in 512, like on just a non-boosted day. Boosted 1 in 128 or 1 in 160, 1 in 64. I'm not sure. And both of them were pretty good too. One was like a 96 and one was a 94, I think. Your boy might get a little sunburn today. All right, we'll bet. Yeah, excellent. He's a mover. A wild I don't know what Pokemon that is. Llama. Llama Mama. It's in the chat. Exclamation point Pokecatch, give it a shot. Don't forget to get your Llama. How we doing these quests? 7-5, 7 water. And for the small amount of time we've had this level 3. Oh, he's electric and dragon when he's evolved. Let's see. We raking in some XP. Let's drop some. No, we can't drop anybody off the gyms. We gotta get rid of some of these berries. Can be tedious sometimes. You give away 100 every hour. Half hour, excuse me. But if you take how much you gave away and you times it by the XP and Stardust you get, and you look at your trainer medal, it's a lot of Stardust. Red is definitely taking over the gyms in this park. And the Amalama Mama got away. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about the TikTok chat. I think it might be better just to have like, hey, can't see chat, enjoy watching, or, you know, come on over to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, but at the same time, then you can't see the full view. And if somebody's just chilling, enjoying the stream, I don't know. I don't know the TikTok viewership as well. Like, I know YouTube is more watching and interactive to an extent, percent-wise. Kick, new. I don't know. At first guesses, I would say TikTok's probably pretty active, because there's a lot of things you can do in the chat with different giveaways and such, but I'm not sure. All right. What we got? Tap off this route, and then we're going to go to the corner. And we'll start the egg hunt. Work our way around. I do have one spot left in the group quest if anybody wants in. And Cheese and Danny, y'all seeing me online? Ass don't quit. He is still rocking. I thought I was hardcore. The stream, you probably put us all to shame. Well, it is a very nice day in the park. I'll show you the fields and different things. We're gonna hit up this, finish this route. We're gonna head back around, starting the front right side of the park with the first egg on timer. And we all keep on rocking. 80 degrees, 30 to 80, that's crazy. Got some nice baseball fields here. And then on the other side is more park. Back there is more park. Up here is more park. Park everywhere. And there's a Zygrade cell. That's what's up. Another one. Power up electric Pokemon 5 times. I can do that. $98. Why not? That's how hectic it was. I forgot it. If I got a 98, 96. It's a wild day. Now, like right now, it's too calm for me. Need that Goldilocks porridge. Let's see what we got here. We are going to the front. As I learn what a e-bike horn sounds like now. I know there's a front loop. I'll just do this one. Raid. Chuck that one down because we'll come back for a lot more raids. Fresh catcher. So, is anybody, how hyped is y'all for the Mimikyu tomorrow? Theoretically. I believe, if memory serves. So at 6 o'clock, there's going to be also the spotlight hour. I think today, I don't know what's in the spotlight hour today. There's a different Pokemon every day, which is different. Nice. But if you want to get on my friends list, please type !code. Come on in. And we do a lot of viewer hosting raids, catch streams, GBLs, all that good kind of stuff. Legitimately wanting to get some good walk time in today. Doing it. We went from 30 degrees to 80 degrees in 3 days. I don't know about y'all, but this is how I kind of, aside from like nicknaming homies from the stream with TW, how I filter through friends who've been inactive, because that's the one thing Go needs. They need a new friend system for activeness. It's either played today, played yesterday, played 2+ days ago. That can go from 2 days to a year, 2 years, 3 years. So I kind of, what I do is I nickname people who, once they open gifts, I kind of do a reset every now and again. As we're ramping up with the stream, needing more on my friends list for stream homies. So I'm getting more difficult, more strict with non-stream homies for activity. Actually, I wouldn't even say non-strict. I would just say, like, actually updating the nickname so I could see when they go AFK. We are making our way to the beginning of the park. SKS says today was Mareep. Oh, Mareep's coming. Okay. 5:30 here. So Mareep will come then. That's cool. Got my Ampharos level 3 Mega Evolved and ready. How'd you do it, Mareep? And I got 1 more week left in my group for spinning Pokestops. Anybody wants to get those extra friends hearts with me, 7 days worth? Let me know. I'm gonna probably hit it today. This kiss says, oh yeah, I'm already in tomorrow. I already had a hundo, but 0 shiny nor hundos today, only 96, kind of sucked. And that's exactly why I said I wasn't holding my breath for their quote unquote, like, shiny bonus or shiny increase. Cause like the bug out Pokemon event, that was shiny increase. We spent about 60 days, 60 hours streaming. Let's call it conservatively 40 focused on trying to catch Lord out stops. And then we had all 4 of us in the car trying to catch the shiny combi for a while too. So call it like 60 game hours between my girlfriend, cousins and stuff. Not a 1. 2 shiny Sizzlepedes. And that was it. So I don't know what the boosted odds are, but I hope they kind of reconsider. I'm not saying it should be like candy, and everybody gets one, but I got it. We did 60 hours of live game time, account wise, and nothing. And the combi was the big one because, only females can evolve. So after that goes back to 1 in 512. It looked like there was a big difference in how many males to females you caught, which that might be common knowledge, it might not be. So it was looked like 2 females to every 10 males. So if we didn't get one, which none of us did, you're talking a 1 in 512 for a shiny combi, and then times that by a 1 in 10 chance of it being female. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Copy that, Jacob. Did you try the catch the whole time, SKS? Like, you want? Are we supposed to do something with? There's nothing to do with lures or anything like that for this downgraded spotlight hour kind of thing, right? I guess. Oops. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a drink. I guess what would be a very interesting question is, would you rather a spotlight hour every day and a 1 in 64 chance odds, or a spotlight hour once a week with the buffs? You know, these are like, the buffs were, XP or double transfer candy. The shiny odds are like 1 in 10 or 1 in 20. Personally, I would take the 1 in 10, 1 in 20 odds. I miss the daily buffs. Just give me weekly buffs. All right, we got a lot of eggs hatching. More than just the front here, but this is the start of it. Skis says I got a pick-a-pack shiny though, often in sense. That's cool. Did you if you're in the Ultra League, pick-a-pack with its drill peck move evolving the 2 Camp Sam is pretty good. But pick-a-pack was a Calm Day one. This is the one I used for Ultra League. Yeah, we got 17 minutes before the line of there's more too. There's some down here, some eggs over here. 17's the closest one. We're getting our steps in today. What is this here? But yeah, if you got a good peck-a-pack with the move for Ultra League, that's pretty good too. So for Spotlight Tuesdays, does it allow you to enter more spotlights than normal? Or is it still 3 spotlights, but there's better rewards? Hey, 30 out of 999, we're getting there. Or is it like just more categories, but not better rewards so you can enter more? I don't know. They did not make that clear. Ooh, electric buzz. Hello, buddy. I ain't your buddy, pal. I ain't your pal, friends. So it looks like they're doing some construction over here, which is cool. I don't believe we're getting rid of the tennis courts because I know there's a lot of tennis courts are going to pickleball courts, but these are popping with tennis players all the time. I'm gonna take a look, see what they got going on down here. When I get back to the computer later and do some remoting or GBLs, I might be showing a little sunburn. So there's the volleyball courts, a racquetball. They're tearing up the tennis courts here. Nice little pond for fishing. Oh, look at that. An egg spawned. I can't imagine them. They're probably, hopefully, just redoing the courts because it's been a minute. Raybacks fan says, "How are you?" I'm doing very good. We went from 30 degrees to 80 degrees. So we're starting the first day in the park here, getting some steps in. Tomorrow's gonna be a little more rainy, so we'll probably do more riding raids, or I might go down to the mall again. Gas is really going up, so I'm trying to think. Do I want to go 25 minutes to the mall, to like where all those stops are, which is very nice, or like 10 minutes up to Main Street and go bop 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 in the car? The mall would be better. Just if anything happens to the Discord, I don't have a secondary phone to call out with, but oops. Speak of, I went to hit run and I almost canceled out there. That would have been bad. Let's take out this gym. How you doing, Pretty Bex fan? Trying to keep our items in check. Figurations, I have Toad Scroll that is Ultra League meta. Huh. I didn't know that was meta. I have not kept up with the meta after the season changed. I am still on the Florgus for Ultra League to start with. I wonder if I have a decent one for Ultra League. I don't have many. It's Mud Slap, Acid Spray, and Seed Bomb. Its rankings aren't great, but I've seen good usage. Do you know what IVs? I know it's generally, almost little attack, high defense, high HP, but for anything that's greater ultra, I don't know the exact. I can check my Cold's tools here. And we are going to have a lot of raids popping off here in the park very soon. If anybody wants to get on in, I just call them out as I walk to them or drive to them depending on the day. Right now is walking day. If you want my code, type !code. If you are on TikTok, I unfortunately cannot see your chat. You would have to come over to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, preferably Kick. That's where all the points are going to be given out. We count our raids as we go, and we give out points accordingly. You don't have to raid. It is purely optional. You are 100% more welcome to chill with us. Let's see. Oh, 12, 15, 12? Interesting. Why such high attack? $12, $10, $9. Yeah. I don't think any of those are going to cut it. All right, we got 7 raids, probably more. It's more towards the back too. We're gonna start with this one. This is the earliest one at 9 minutes over here, guys. Then we're gonna work our way. Got a 9 in the corner, and hit the 7, the 17, 20, double shadows at the front. There's more that's not being shown, but that's okay. But hey, man, if you're having luck with it, I'm happy for you. And honestly, like, sometimes I just have more fun with certain ones, you know? Like, I really like the combo I have now, and it works well enough to where, I don't know, maybe I'll have to change it eventually, but I just enjoy the Ultra League combo that I have. Although Ultra League, I definitely have the least amount of practice with. I believe tomorrow the raids change, if I am not mistaken. Fridgie, did you get a team for this weekly quest? I have space for one more. Anybody wants to use these 7 hearts before I knock out the quests of spinning the stops. Ooh. I may sound like a broken record, but dang, I'm still shocked that it went from 30 to 80 in 2 days, 3 days. We got 9 minutes to our first raid. It looks like we have 4 3-star eggs. It's actually good for our plat because we don't have our 2000 raid plat for non-5 stars. And we have 2 shadow gladiuses, and it looks like 1 Regieleki. And we'll be here for a couple rounds of raiding. If you want in, cool. Just let me know. No pressure to raid. Got a lot of firepower. Metal coat off that one. I'm gonna get our gifts out while we're walking to the raid. Well, yeah, I don't think any of those toads would have worked, but if you thought so, let me know. Sometimes I feel a little bit off meta, but better stats are better than going in meta with stats that are way off from what you need for Ultra League and Great League. Let's see. 5 minutes. See if we can clear this gym here before it pops. It's interesting in the winter time, you'd see a lot of cars around this park in the dark, and you know they'd be pulling right up next to the Pokestops, just like we were. Yes, 31, 999. I don't know if an excellent throw counter would be much of a pain. Nice to have one on stream, like in the overlay. Zigzagoon. Also, it'd be kind of cool to have a command for it. Holy gosh. Two more battles together. Let's see if we can take this gym in town. I think we can. Oh, wireless. Hello, this. Let's wait for Poke Catching in the chat. Good luck. Hey, Doc. And we're going to go in here. Let's get clear out of this gym before 3-minute timer. Batteries are taking well today. Supposed to be that hard. But I don't know. It might be the season of the fanny pack again. Yeah. Backpack gets real hot. It is a good weight training. And the Durlong is going next up. Taking out the Chansey. Not the Chansey. Definitely stack this gym up with pain in the butts. WBC, the Maxes. What's going on? How are you? What is good in the Max Hood? WBC. Not sure what that stands for, but it reminds you like the WB with the old channel with the frog with the top hat and the cane. I'm fine. How are you? I am good. We went through like some crazy climate, like whatever you want to call it. From 30 degrees to 80 degrees in 3 days. So we were doing Max live hosting it in the mall at 30 degrees, and now we are, by we, you know, it's collectively, but my legs are doing more work than y'all's. In fairness, we're getting our steps in the park here. We're starting with the eggs in the corner. This one should be popping any second. Because I actually don't know. I think it was a Fortnite club. So it's a mystery. This is a mystery. 50 seconds left. I see Jacob's back. Jacob, did you happen to hear anything I said about the, and I don't expect you to, you said AFK and all that stuff. Just asking. About the excellent throws and the, how hard it is to hit 80. WBC says you're a W streamer low key. A win streamer? Much appreciated. We'll work our way. One homie at a time. I appreciate that. That was a very nice thing you said. If you want to get on my friends list, hit that exclamation point code button. Or not hit, that's not a button. I lied to you. You call me a win streamer, I lied to you. Hit the type in exclamation point code if you'd like to get on my friends list. And the battle has begun. So what's up, everybody? We're on this side of the park here. We're gonna start rocking with this gym right here. I know that's a tree, but it is a gym. You just gotta believe, like the Keebler elves. And much appreciated, WBC. Got a hair blowing in the wind here. I take out this gym, and let's see what it is. Oh, we got 4 eggs hatching too. We did not get the gym in time, but that's okay. It's a Bomberter. Anybody want in for the Bomberter? Glad there's only 1 bird this time. Last time there was 2 birds. I got them confused all the time. Jacob, that was some hardcore ADD right there. If you're there, I'll explain to you what I was saying before. I know you said AFK, so I wasn't sure if you heard it or not. Edelson, thank you for the follow. What's going on? Jason, I won't be able to hang as much this evening. IRL. Oh yeah, bro, you do so much that it's never expected like that. But if you have a second, I wanted to explain the importance of level 80 since you are not a Pokemon dude. And I wanted to know if maybe we could have a excellent throw commands. Maybe like an exclamation point E. But it's going up to 999. So can't be like super crazy. But under the impression you're hearing me now, one, Edelson, welcome. Interestingly enough, was just catching up on some One Piece. And Edison, the green robot there, definitely one of my favorites. Not sure if you're familiar or not, but welcome. Jacob, level 80 is a very, very, very big achievement in Pokemon GO. It's not just like experience, but there's a lot of quests and like just a lot of hardcore platinums needed and roadblocks. So I am 79, and I do need 3 more platinums, but that's not going to be too big of an issue. We're close on a few. The biggest thing is 999 excellent throws, which is a lot. We did it one time for level 50. No, the excellent throw, no, the E command is for the raids. Excellent throw is not going to reset. We're at like 30 excellent throws at a 999. I can show you exactly how many graphs set appropriately. I'm fine at throwing, but you know, when you got bosses and you got action to keep moving, sometimes I don't get the time to really attempt it as much. But definitely when I remote raid, I do. So I kind of would like something that maybe gives like 10, maybe add an extra 0. That'll be, when you get up to 900, that's gonna be too much. I'm trying to think of something good. It's not gonna be reset, and once you're 80, so they switch the levels again. That's it. This is a lifetime quest that starts at 79, not a weekly or daily one. Exclamation point E for our first raid of the week with the bomb burger going down. Yeah, I wanted to add KC value, but I didn't want to go too crazy. Can we multiply to catch the excellent throw number? So for like 30 excellent throws, it's 60 KC. It can't be in the hundreds because that'll be like 9,000. That's way too much over and over and over again. PBR with the final strike. Good job. Is it possible to have multiplied? Alex Aaron 89, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right. What's up? If y'all are just joining, welcome. We went from 30 degrees doing G-Maxes in the mall on Saturday. It is 80 out. I'm sweating. I'm thirsty. But we are walking around. We got a raid over there, 2 raids over there, and 3 raids back here. We're just doing it in time order. There's my phone, my side phone here. If you are on TikTok, I cannot see the chat because the Restream does not, and a lot of programs unfortunately do not loop up the chat. You will have to come over to Twitch, YouTube, or Kick. Twitch is where all the channel points and contests are going on. If you want to get into friends lists and different things like that when I'm IRL streaming. Jigger says, can't multiply, only add. All right, well then let's just, well, unless you can think of anything else more creative, I guess we can do the, 1 is 1 point, 2 is 2 point, 3 is 3 point. I think 10 might get a little out of control because 10 would be, but that'd be 9,000 every excellent throw. I mean, I don't know, that'd be kind of exciting. It's only a once in a lifetime thing. Last time I did it was when they hit 50. This is what I'm talking about here, Jacob. I don't know. But right now we are at 31. And that was estimation point. You got that. That's not from Brazil. Where are you from? New Jersey, United States. By the way, if anybody added me as a friend, please let me know what your in-game name is so I can nickname you. How's it going over there? Yo, we got Texas in the house. What's up, Unicorn? How you doing? What is good? What is good? I'll leave it to your judgment, Jacob. I want it to be exciting. I don't want it to be super nuts. Well, you've seen where we went with raid totals this week, so. But it's not going to stop until I hit a 999. Most likely that'll be the last thing I need to level. I'll have the 3 platinums done by then. Unicorn said I got a shadow hobbit. Nice. That's who's gonna call it, right? That lady rocket trainer. If memory serves. We're gonna go into this egg, and we're going to go into another egg. Oh, there's another excellent throw, number 32. Yeah, one of the leads, right? So we got this egg, and we got the rock ruff, 2 Shadow Latias's, bomb burger. So how's it going in Brazil? And it's another bomb birder. If anybody wants in, let me know. Edison, I nickname homies from the stream who had me as friends, so I don't delete them. Because I do have homies who like I host from the app, which is why I have that. And we have a wild Azumarill, exclamation point Pokecatch. 32, Jacob. 32 excellent throws. He also says about the rain like crazy tomorrow. That is why I am outside. Well, okay, I don't know about state of emergency crazy. Dang, really? In Texas supposed to get like that bad? That is why I'm out in the park today. The wind in the hair. This is I'm waiting for the April 1st Mimikyu launch. Yeah, it seems official. Mimikyu is coming for April Fool's Day. A lot of homies seem to be pretty excited about that. How much rain are you supposed to get? Oh, Big Man Dan says, hey, your favorite hallucination is back. What's up, Big Man Dan? Oh, wait, we're actually, speaking of Mimikyu and all that, we are 2 minutes away from the spotlight hour, quote unquote, as well. So we'll see what we get with the Mareeps in the spotlight hour. I'd rather have one spotlight hour a week with really good shiny odds and the rotating buffs like the double XL, the double transfer candies, or extra Stardust, blah blah blah, than have one a week. But I think maybe they're just like maybe playing with bringing something back, because bonus shiny odds mean nothing to me after the bug out event. We had over 60 hours of catch time with 4 people at certain times trying to catch combis and different things with the lures, and nothing happening. Eagle Eye. Every time I think about it, I think about Eagle Eye Cherry. Good band. Charge ready. Go home now. What's up with Final Strike and the Raid Buddy? Andrew wants to know what the hundo is. Can we get exclamation point E? The hundo for the Mareep? I don't know. We are going to be doing more raids, so there's going to be a lot of auto catching in the background. Oh, it just struck me that exclamation point E and exclamation point excellent. I see. I got you, Jacob. See, the 320 is going to be too much when it gets to. What happens when it gets to 200, 300, 400? That's going to be insane in the membrane. All right, we're going to go into Rock Ruff next. I am resetting my game just for the spotlight hour. I feel like it's good practice for everybody to do. I think they lowered the shiny odds because of the launch of Pokemon Champions. Shiny Pokemon Go are much more easier in the main game series. I think they lowered the odds too. Can you explain to me what Pokemon Champions has to do with why they would want to lower the shiny odds in Go because of Pokemon Champions? I don't fully understand the connection. I believe there's one. I don't know why they lowered them so badly, but looks like him as a level. But I have not made the connection with Pokemon Champion. Anybody winning this rock roof? And if anybody threw me a friend request, you gotta let me know so I can nickname you. Thank you, Jacob, for the E. Unicorn says it's supposed to be bad, but I don't really see it getting that bad from what I see in the radar. That's good. That's good. And if I missed anything, y'all, catching up on chat, get my steps in. Or I say it again. I ain't ignoring nobody. If you're from TikTok, though, I can't see your chat. I got Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm multi-chat. Come on over to Twitch, YouTuber Kick. Twitch, we have all the channel points and contests going on. Yeah, multi-chat is not a function. So when I'm IRL streaming, I cannot see it. But if you're vibing out and chilling, so. All right, we got some homies for the rock roofs. And Jacob, before you head off, can you give anybody who is deemed responsible, like Danny, Unicorn, trying to think something new, Frigibacks, anybody who's just seems reasonable, the ability to use the E and EX commands. Pretty much anybody, oh my gosh, Mareeps. Pretty much anybody that, we don't want to push mod on anybody. But those are just fun commands to do, so. All right, we're going in. Say it now, excellent cash out set to 10, or do you want it lower? So if it was 10, 200 would be 2,000, right? 300 would be 3,000. And that's per throw. Well, that's why I don't want to ask about mods. I just want to give them a fun command. SKS can also do it. Permission-wise. That's why I don't want to give out the, I don't want to ask about mods, just fun commands. Unless there's a way to give it, allow anybody to use that command who has X amount of watch time or more. And you can blanket that. Can we set it to 10 for now, Jacob, and then pull back on it later? That way I can think it through a little more. SKS says, I just caught a Mimikyu. I thought that was a spotlight out for tomorrow. Edison says, Pokemon Champions will be the main platform of all the tournaments from now on. That I did get. I'm just getting into the competitive scene, so forgive me if I'm saying anything derpy, you know. I used to commentate and play Clash Royale professionally back in 2017, 2019. So I'm used to big esports events. I'm just new to Pokemon. As far as I was hardcore when I was a child, played Pokemon GO. My girlfriend got me back into it. Had some fun posts, fell in love with the community, eclipsed with the final strike. They're nice. And decided to start streaming again and seeing what happens. So all that to say, there's a lot of Pokemon games that, like, I know everything seems to have a competitive scene, so I'm trying to just learn it and see how that matters. But since you seem to have a good amount of knowledge, I'm not seeing. Wait, I didn't read the other half of your thing. Cut off my phone. That makes sense. 1 second. And if anybody wants in on the bomb burger, let me know. Let me just get this rock ruff in there. One of the plats we need. Jacob says, I've been playing with my custom bot. Custom information is totally doable, and I'll leave XKC 10 for now. Got to go IRL again. All right, man, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And if honestly, Jacob, you could probably make the excellent throw command or the E command, both of them, maybe just public for now. Because if anybody just started abusing it in chat, I could just turn it off. I could edit comment and just, I don't know. But yeah. Sorry, going back to, just as a quick heads up here, we got 3 Shadow Latiuses after this Bombirder here up front. So if anybody wants to on a Bombirder, let me know. If you're just chilling, no pressure. Catching up on chat here. Jacob says, Edison says, and it'll be cross-platform, means you don't need to buy Nintendo games to participate and suffer to get a shiny. So you can get a shiny easier in Pokemon GO, send it to Pokemon Home, and use it in Pokemon Champion to play. Oh. So, what's the shiny odds for a Pokemon in a regular Pokemon game? And if you don't know, if you have Prime, or if you've been watching the show for a while, and you are digging it, every time you sub on Kick or Kick or Twitch, you get to nickname one of my Pokemon for life. And we do appreciate the support. That is not a pressure to anybody who is newly viewing. That is a general statement, because internet hotspots, restreaming, programming, stream elements, IOs, they all cost dollars, and we are trying to have this as a sustainable business, building up a really great community. And the last thing I would ever want is the community to fall, because stream cannot be supported. that goes with any sponsorships out there. If anybody's watching. We have lots of experience with daily, monthly, and weekly active users for promoting apps. I will not promote an app I do not believe is beneficial to the community or harmful. So if you're one of those, don't bother. But I've had fairly big contracts. Thousands of people tournaments, $25,000 tournaments for Clash Royale, $1,000 a week in tournaments to give away. I have a very pristine record of making sure it all happens correctly. So if there's any sponsorships out there, on a side note, let me know. All right, we're gonna hit this bombarder. And then we're gonna go in for the Latios. Anybody who was at the stream on Saturday, the one cool thing about the Edison Mall, besides it's really packed for a mall, which is nice. Every Saturday, last Saturday of the month, they had a Pokemon Card Expo. Man, some of these cards are going for a lot. I met some cool people. I have some cool connections. If you are on Twitch, we have a wild Sizzlepede, !PokeCatch, to try to get in. If you are new at PokeStart, this is a free extension mod that any streamer who has the mod, all of your stats and everything will carry over. So you can battle, raid, trade, potatoes, and it pretty much, it's really neat. You can get Pokeballs, Great Balls, Master Balls, Ultra Balls, different IV resets, and complete quests. And when I say get, I mean it's free. It's based on how long you watch. If you are new, especially when Poke starts. But every trainer or every streamer who has that mod, their stats will carry over, which is awesome. Since normally the odds for shiny Nintendo games is 1 in 4,096. Oh, dang. Okay. I did not know that there was that big of a difference. Oh. Wow. Okay, so people were playing Pokemon GO, transferring the shinies over to collect them in the other games. I see. I did not know that was the odds. Now, again, I haven't played since Gold and Silver, aside from Pokemon GO, which obviously I play a lot. Is there certain days in the game or like scheduled events based on the date or time where there are shiny boosts for Pokemon in like A to Z or any of those games? And if you don't mind me asking one more question, Edison, let's get exclamation point E. This is our third raid of the week. We just started, which is going to be 300 Clowns Cash, everybody. Bison Head with the Walk Star. One of the questions I had, because I have Pokemon Home, but I only use it for a mystery box. And I've, just the basics, no pay subscription, hold 30 Pokemon. I deposit 30, get my mystery box, move on with my life, or deposit 3, I mean. If I was to get a Switch with Patokia and Sega, we've been kind of tinkering with the idea. Does it matter what if I was going? Pokemon Go. Once you put them in, I'm sure you know, you can't get them out. So once you give your Pokemon to Pokemon Go, from Pokemon Home to Pokemon Go, that's it. Does it matter what level I put them in there as? If I'm going to withdraw them for a different game, like if I was going to play A to Z, right? AZ, not AZ. Would it make sense for me to? Let's see. I might be able to help him out. Well, would it make sense for me to have them leveled first? Or does it not matter? Also, does any of the effects carry over? We are walking up to the Shadow Latias. If you want in, let me know. Sun, finally stopping and baking me a little bit here. We got I believe 2 or 3 Shadow Latiases, more eggs spawning. At the end of the walk, we will get Clown's Cash per step. And you will earn Clown's Cash every raid, counting up throughout the week. And man, what a difference a couple days make. 30 degrees to 80 degrees. Unicorn, I hope Texas is safe. Let me know what's supposed to be going on over there. Let's see. And it is Mareep Spotlight Hour. We are catching Mareep with our auto catcher. It is just the Pokeballs, but Mareeps are generally not the hardest to catch. And we do have White Kyurem's effect, so we'll see what the results are on that after. Edison, I'm assuming that is you, homie. If I missed anybody from chat, and you didn't see me hit set nickname, please tell me. Because I do go through and delete friends that are not from stream, as I do host a lot. So I always mark it from TW. I do have 1 space left here. If anybody has not done their weekly quest here, let me know. I'd rather have an extra 7 hearts with one of y'all before I finish it off myself. Anybody want in on the Latios? Now, you should be able to see me from the friends list too when I go in. But sometimes that doesn't work, and we don't know why. I do not have it off. Edison says, generally, yes, IRCP has a higher level Pokemon Home, but I don't know if it's straight correlation, how it's calculated. Yeah, I was wondering if it's worth it, you know? Like, if I put a level 50 Pokemon into Pokemon Go, from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home, and I play A to Z, can I withdraw that Pokemon at level 50? All right, we're gonna go in this Shadow Latios, and then that's that dude's driveway. So we got another one spawning here in 10 minutes. If you want in, let me know. If you are on TikTok, come on over to Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, Jago_Gaming. Unfortunately, I'm unable to see TikTok chat while IRL streaming here. We are reaping it up, and definitely want to have your level 3 electric mega evolved. It's a lot of bonus candy experience. Well, we're gonna close this up and see what happens. We're gonna go on in. Addison says, sorry I have to go now, but I'll keep following your account here for the next live stream. Addison, I appreciate you allowing me to pick your brain a bit. I would love it if you could join our Discord. There's my full link tree. But I appreciate you coming by. And I do hope to see you again in the future. I do post my streaming schedule on my Twitch page. Still trying to get it ironed out, see what times work the best. Working around work and other things is it's a bit difficult sometimes. But we're working on it. They really are ripping up these fruits. Lavas Pros, is that how you say it? Absolutely. Type exclamation point code. I'm gonna back out of this for a hot second anyway. Come on, my friends list. So it looks like they're tearing up the courts here. Hopefully they're rebuilding it. What's up? What's up? We are queued for the shout, Ladius. If you want in, type exclamation point code. If you are on TikTok, you will have to come over to Twitch, YouTube, or Kick. Twitch does have most of the bells and whistles. It's Gendrago_Gaming for all of them. I have my multi-chat here, so unfortunately, it does not work with TikTok yet. They're working on it. And we're getting a group. If you want in, now's the time. I mean, we got more coming up too, but it's gonna do 200 more particles today. I'll refresh my catcher. Lavas Pros, type exclamation point code. Okay, this will give you everything, my friends. There you go. Exclamation point code, just like that. I put it in chat for you. Please read the whole command. And we are about to go in here. There's plenty more, so do not worry if you do not get in this one. And let's extend lucky eggs and stardust. Curious how the Mareep catching is going. We are 25 minutes into Mareep quote-unquote spotlight hour. Let's see how the see what the stats are for shinies and everything. We are running just a regular Pokeball auto catcher, but we do have Kyurem White's effect in the background, which gives you a 50% more chance to catch off an auto catcher. And we'll pretty much be going from Shadow Latias to Shadow Latias. Lavis Pro says done. Lavis, please read the whole command, if you don't mind. I am walking around the park. There's a lot of stops here. There are Regielekis spawning soon. So when I roll on up to them, absolutely. If you'd like to get in, type !code. All I ask is that you be nice in chat and you shoot a follow on whatever platform you're on. I do nickname everybody from chat, so I do not delete them. But you just gotta let me know what your in-game name is, because not everybody's name matches at all. And I just ask for a follow. What I think is reasonable for all the effort, time, and equipment, and money that goes into making these things possible. And I do thank everyone who is supportive. And Unsavvy says, did you see the new raid box? 9,400 Poke Points for 100 raid passes, 20 charge TM, and 20 fast TM. I don't think that's a new one, my friend. That's been there. But the best value raid box is the 100 TMs, sorry, 100 raid passes and 2 of each TM. If you're looking for value raid boxes, that is the best one. The 20 and 20, I believe, have always been there. You might not have got it in your rotation yet, but definitely the best value is the 2TM 100 one. That's going under the impression that you don't need a lot of TMs, which generally pretty naturally, especially if you're raiding 100 times. So I don't like paying for TMs. Lavis Bros, thank you for the follow. But also on Savvy, if you are looking for the best possible bang for your buck, and I know that it's easy for me to say this because this is a tax write-off for me. I'm not encouraging anybody to go crazy, but always buy from the Pokemon's web store. That's with any game now. There's some kind of law or some chick took place where you don't have to buy it from Google or Apple. So pretty much buying it from the web store directly saves them paying their share to Google and Apple, or a share to Google and Apple, which gives you more. Your first purchase on the web store is 10% off. And in general, you get, if you buy $100 of Pokecoins, you get $20 for free. And if you use those for the raid boxes that are really, really good, you get a lot of value out of it. Does anybody want to spend $100 at a clip? Probably not. But you do get $20 for free, pretty much. So it's something worth considering. We got Lodron with the Final Strike, M Game with the Traveler, and one like kill with the Walk Star. Oh, that was just my general PSA to Unsavvy. Not a lot of homies know that. Or I guess you should say you'd be surprised how many homies didn't know that. And I don't feel like that law or change got a lot of press. So in general, I don't think it's well known. All right, we got 27 seconds to the next Latios. You got a Hundo Lil Leap this morning too. Heck yeah. Did you do the spotlight hour? Last I'm guessing this is you here. We're doing the spotlight hour right now with the auto catcher. Did you do the spotlight hour? Oops. I will nickname on this phone. Is that 2 L's or is that an I? Is it LL? Am I saying your name right? Loves. If I'm not, just tell me. Pro. Would anybody like in on this Shadow Latius? So if you're just joining, we're at the park. We went from 30 degrees to 80 degrees. We're doing some raiding, some catching. Welcome, welcome. Frigibax is just got finished with class. Woo, woo. But yeah, come on, join us. The water's fine. Done with class for the day. Hey, Friggy, Unsavvy, if you all are not coming in these, which is totally cool, I would love it if you could tell me if you are back to seeing me online and or when I'm in raid, if you're able to see me in raid. Because both Seg and I were bugged and people were not able to see us in raid. And she has the iPhone, I have an iPhone, she has a Android, so it was not a iPhone or Android thing. But if you are able to see us back online, let me know. Then we have a couple other eggs popping up here. And there's some towards the back. We had a pretty wild day on Saturday. Running to all the raids, getting everything done. Reggie said, was trying to hear what you said until the series of ads came in. Dough. I keep forgetting that the ads are... yeah. So I had ads at the hour and the half hour, and that's how you disable Twitch's pre-roll ads. So if I show you those ads and you don't see Twitch's ads, apologies. I will eventually remember they're there. I'm guessing you just missed me showing me. But I was saying, do you see me in raids now and or online? Sega's an Android, I'm an iOS, and for the Pikachu Day, nobody was seeing us either online or in raids, which led up to be a problem. Still loading. What's going on? Lavis Pro, there's one hatching here in like 30 minutes, and then we'll see what's going on in the back of the park. If you are new, please join my Discord. It's right here, and this is my link tree. I always post when I'm going live. Tomorrow, I am unsure if I am going to go down to the mall. It has all the big raid spots in it. I'm thinking maybe because Ready Drago comes out tomorrow, it's a fresh boss. Maybe it's worth the hike, you know. My the problem is, so there's the park that's literally right next to me, which is nice. So there's this one I come to because there's a lot of stops. It's 10 minutes. You can drive around Flemington, which is 10 minutes out, and just go raid to raid, which I've done. But if I just take 25 minutes to go to the mall, that mall has like 15 spots. And there are always raids popping. The only thing is, without the hotspot, if something happens to the Discord or the disconnect, bit of a pain. Not close by. I have to rely on my roommate. I'm gonna try not to put too much on him. But Lavas, if you want to hang around, we're not just for raiding. We're talking too. Well, if you're on the computer and you want to leave a 1-volume lurk, that way you get all the channel points. And shame on me, y'all. !E. I owe you one more of these. Still Lewin says, thanks for inviting me to challenge group. No, thanks for coming. I was hoping I was pretty beat up on Monday. There's another This is the 5th raid here. We'll count out throughout the week and you can get the Clown's Cash for dueling, redemptions, and all kinds of good stuff. I'm glad to get another homie in. 7 days of hearts, don't want to waste them. But if you are also new, type !PokeStart, one word. That'll get you in the Pokemon extension. It's a free extension. Everybody on Twitch who has that extension, your stats carry over. You can catch, trade, raid, and battle. It's pretty cool. So we got M-Game for the Final Strike, Angel for the Stamina Specialist, Y'all for the Walk Star, and MHB for the Style Savant. Let's see. All right, we'll wait for him to do a swing. Oh, great throw. We're on our 999 excellent throw grind as well. The one Free Rush fan says, this is a perfect opportunity to get a good Ultra League Drago that is close or exactly to 2500 CP. Are they meta? Or is that just one that you want? I ask legitimately. I don't know what the new metas are. Still loading says, I'm super close to best buddy my Shundo Charizard. Only 4 more hearts. I will get it done tomorrow. Nice. I've been banging. Oh, okay, this is awful throwing here. But I've been banging my head against the wall trying to get the best buddy plat. I'm scared to see where I'm at, but I've been trying. Then once I get that plat, I am going. Just one buddy a day. So close. Ultra League, it's rank 11. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read the Shundo part. That's cool. That is cool. Did you you got it maxed up too? If you did the Marie Spotlight Hour, let me know how it went. We're in the middle of it right now. Auto catching in the background. I think I'm gonna pull my car up by the bathrooms. I might have to go eventually. And the bathroom could be a dead zone, so I'm gonna leave my phone in the car. This is the nicest bathroom. There. Oh, so the one Latios we caught first try, the other Latios ran away. That makes sense. What we got spawning around here? Pull up by the bathrooms. But yeah, tomorrow I'm a little bit torn on where to go. I'm kind of leaning towards the mall for all the raids. It'd just be nice if I could start the stream from the mall. But until the hotspot's taken care of, I'll find the right one. Unfortunately, that is not an option. Well, now there's no better time to get extra large candies, y'all. Every trade this season will give you a guaranteed extra large candy, which from the Pokemon you're trading, which is amazing. And on top of it all, Fridays you get 2 extra large candies per trade. Generally, you would have to, for a guaranteed extra large candy, you'd have to trade Pokemon that are 100 kilometers away. All right, let's take out this Lita. I think I got like 2 or 3 Shadow Marrowiles, but none from the other leaders. I think it'd be awesome to have a... Can you imagine having a 4-star Shadow Shiny Magikarp? That'd be lit. I mean, I would love just like a Shadow Shiny Magikarp. The one for US fan 95960 might be the Hundo Dunsparce. Oh, you don't have Charmanders. They'll come around. They'll come around. I think you also... Yeah, you get extra large candy, I think, by walking with him, right? But I do like the Shundo Charizard. And double D-Max Cannon. Is there any plats y'all are trying for? Oh, we got an Acro in chat. Exclamation point Poke Catch, and I owe you